Hello, and this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm back with my weekly Walking Dead review. And today I'm going to be doing a review on the Walmart exclusive 3-pack Bloody Rick figure. So before we take a look at Rick, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with his Colt Python, his signature weapon. I think it looks really nice. It's got a lot of detail to it. It's got a little bit of a dry brushing of black over it too, which looks really nice. Now, one thing I'm not sure why they did it was this figure is all bloody because it's a 3-pack of Rick, Michonne, and Daryl, and I'm going to do Michonne and Daryl and them in the next few weeks. But they're all bloody. They all have a bloody deco to them, but the weapons don't, which I find really odd. I think it would have been nice to see a little bit of a blood splatter on the gun. So Rick can hold this really well in his right hand. Can't fit it in his left, because he doesn't hold it in his left anyway, but there. It does angle just a little bit when you put it in his hand, so you will probably have to straighten it out just a little bit. You can see that his hands are bloody, so that would just make sense for the gun to be bloody too, or that's my logic at least. So he has a holster right here you can put this into. Now, it won't go in all the way, and I won't force it to, because this is just a repaint of the Series 5 Rick, the TV show Rick, and I originally broke the normal one's gun by trying to fit it all the way down in the holster. So if you get this, be careful and just leave it sticking out like that, because it won't go in all the way like it's supposed to. And up next, Rick comes with his machine gun. This is actually colored a lot differently than the first release. I'll show it right here. Here's the first one's gun, and then here's this one. I do like this one better. I think this one is the show accurate one, the standard release of it. But I do like this one better. And you can fit it in his right hand very easily. I actually thought it was a different gun because of the different collars on it. So I think that's really awesome. And it's hard getting it in both hands like he's supposed to hold it. You will probably have to stretch this left hand out just a little bit to get it in his hand. Like that. So if you do... Well, there, it just slipped out of his hand. It is hard to get in both hands, like it's actually supposed to. But then you can also put it over his shoulder like that. Just a second here. There, like that. That's how I like to keep him, like that. Now you do have to be careful too, because with the first one I got, the normal one, the strap did break, so you will have to be careful of that also. So for the face sculpt, I think it looks a lot like it's perfect likeness of Andrew Lincoln. Looks really nice there. And you can see how he has some blood on his face, which I think looks awesome. Now this is him from Season 5, before they get to Alexandria, when they're all on the road and he's got the beard and everything. So I think that looks really awesome. And if you look, his beard does have a little bit of gray painted in it, which looks really awesome. And here you get a lot of blood right here on his shirt and jacket. Not really any on his sleeves though, but there is on his hands. So the blood deco is kind of here and there. It's not like everywhere, because if it was me that was doing this, I'd just put blood all over the jacket and all over the pants. But it's mainly just on his shirt, his jacket, and his hands. There's his hands. They've got some really nice blood to them. And another thing that would have been nice is to have more blood on the collar of his jacket. Because when he killed Joe, the person that Daryl was with in Season 5, was that Season 5? I think it was Season 5. He got a lot of blood around his collar right here and on his shirt. So that would have been nice if there was more blood on his collar right here on his shirt. There's not much going on his pants. It's got some wrinkles sculpted in. Like I said, there's no blood on here, and I would have preferred there to be a little bit more blood. And there's boots. And there's actually no peg holes on this figure. But there's no tread either, but I think it still looks pretty good. Overall, I really like this figure. It like I said, it's just a complete. It's the same thing as the original release of it. Just the difference is it's bloody, but I'm one of those people that has to have all the figures when they come out, so I bought it. So now I'm going to go over the articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that can look back just a little bit, can look down just a little bit. It can move side to side. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out this far. His right shoulder can actually move out further than his left. He's got a single-jointed elbow and a swivel. But the way his single-jointed elbow actually functions is more like a double-jointed elbow. So you can get a lot of articulation out of this. And he's got a double swivel on his wrist. He's got a swivel that can move up and down, as well as side to side. He's got a swivel at the waist that can move just a little bit. It's not much because of the holster right here. He's got a double swivel at the hips that can do a split. It's not really ball jointed, so these are more of a swivel. So you can see he can do a complete split. He can kick forward that far. And did I get his leg stuck? Yes, I got his leg stuck. And he can kick back all the way. He's got a single jointed knee and a swivel that can move side to side. And he's got ball jointed ankles. So that does help when you're trying to stabilize the figure. It kind of acts as an ankle rocker. So let me go ahead and put his machine gun in his hand before I do comparisons. Now, like I said, if you do mess with the figure, you can get him holding the machine gun in both hands. It's just tricky. I did stretch the original one's hands out, or left hand, trying to get the machine gun in it. So, let's see here. Let me try. It's the thumb right here. That's mainly what's causing it. So maybe if I bend the thumb back just a little bit. There. He's got both hands on the weapon. So that looks really awesome. Okay. So for comparison, let me get him stabilized there. Here he is next to the original release of Rick. Try to stand him up there. And you can see they're basically the same thing. The colors are a little darker on this one. The original version, you can tell that the jacket's darker and the collar's darker. But basically they're just the same thing. Just this this new Walmart exclusive version has the has blood all over it. Here he is next to Michonne. Now, she is one figure that does not want to stand up, so I will have to hold her up. We're shown together. Here he is next to my custom Carl. I customized it to look like Carl does now. You can see I gave him a holster and his eye patch. And finally, here he is next to the villain of this season, Negan. No, Negan just dropped Lucille. There. So overall, I really like this figure, and the other two figures in the pack are repaint as well. It's just Michonne and Daryl, and they're both repaints. But I do like the bloody deco better. I like the figures that are bloody better just because that's more realistic than having a completely clean figure in the zombie apocalypse. So I would highly recommend this pack. And I will be back next week with another Walking Dead review, and I'll review Michonne from this set. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.